We finally have the official cover art for Pokemon Legends EA, and if you don't know, we actually have an expanded version of that exact same picture. So here's the expanded version. There are so many more Pokemon within this picture, different things going on, and what's interesting in here is at the very right, there's an arm with a Pokeball. And now I broke this down in another video, but for some reason, I thought it was Tawny or Urbane because they wear this kind of, brown coat thing, and for some reason I totally overlooked the idea that it could be Looker. So this could be Detective Looker, and that's what the biggest theory is out online right now, is that this actually is Detective Looker, and low-key I actually do agree with that. I don't think it's Urbane or Tawny, I think it's Looker. Detective Looker is actually in a lot of Pokemon games. I did not know he was in this many games. He was in Pokemon Platinum, where he made his debut investigating Team Galactic. He was in Pokemon Black and White, where he continued his work, likely interacting with Team Plasma. He was obviously in Pokemon X and Y, which I think he's most known for being in Pokemon X and Y. This was a post-game thing at the very end of the game. So he had a detective agency in Lumio City, and he investigated just different events with Team Flare. He's also in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. His role wasn't very big in that game. I didn't even know he was in that game, to be honest. Or at least I just don't remember him from my playthrough if I encountered him. He was also in Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where he was involved with investigating Ultra Wormholes and the Aether Foundation, which is insane. So he's a really big character, and he's definitely got to be coming back with. And now I'm gonna tell you guys exactly why I think this is him in this cover art right here. I don't usually talk about games without a reason, but this time, this one's big. So this game right here is giving away an epic legendary champion for free, and if you are new, you are gonna want to hear this. Also, let me talk about my favorite faction in Raid, the elusive and mysterious Sylvan Watchers. Rather than building a sprawling city on the ground or in a cave, the Sylvan Watchers made their home in Mistwood, a huge jungle in the east of Teleria. Don't expect a walk in the park if you try to visit the Sylvan Watchers. If the beasts don't kill you, the Sylvan probably will for trespassing on their land. They do have a city open to outsiders called Narissa, and they have made fast friends with the neighboring Shadowkin and Dwarf factions through shared struggles. There's loads of character variety in this faction, with each champion being in tune with nature in a cool and unique way. Some have plants or mushrooms growing off them, while some are even literal trees. Here are a few of my favorites right here. I wish I had gotten these heroes when I first started, honestly. I just think this game is so awesome. You advance so quickly with the campaigns and dungeons and, bosses and arena. There's just so much content within this game. You could even play it on your PC in addition to mobile. It's cross-platform. It has AAA graphics, which goes such a long way. Like, the graphics genuinely look amazing. When I first booted up this game, I was like, wow, this is stunning. What I like most about Raid compared to like other games that I'm playing right now is that this game is so interactive. Like, I really feel immersed within this world, especially, that with the graphics being so good, it just is impeccable. You will immediately get a huge starter pack with an epic champion, Kellan the Shrike, from the Sylvan Watchers faction and other useful things like that. You'll get another starter pack after reaching level 15, an epic champion, Uugo, one of the most valuable champions in the entire game. After downloading with my link, use special promo code TREEHUGGER to get a legendary champion, Green Warden Ruark, from the Sylvan Watchers faction, only for new players 72 hours after downloading, with my custom link or this QR code on the screen. In addition to that, both new and existing players can redeem 2 more promo codes with useful resources. Check other promo codes for all users in the description. You can find me under Fundores, in my clan Lotus. Guys, you are not going to want to miss out on all these amazing things within Raid Shadow Legend. Please go check it out. Link is in the description. This game is amazing. I highly recommend you playing it. It's one of my favorites at the moment. So if you don't know who this girl is on the picture, that's Emma. At least we all kind of think it's Emma. And if you don't know who Emma is, she's basically the person that kind of took over Detective Looker's role within Lumio City. She wasn't necessarily his replacement. I mean, she kind of was. And the reason why is because Looker actually had to leave because of international affairs. At the very end of the game, he gets a message from the international police, which called him away for some different missions in other regions, which is pretty cool because, this gave us the option to see him in other games, which we did see him in other Pokemon games after that. Like I said, I didn't know he was in so many games. Like, I knew he was in a couple, but dude, he's in a lot of Pokemon games, which is kind of insane. So essentially, he gave the bureau to Emma, believing, she was capable enough to run it and become the detective of Lumio City, essentially. Kind of just like passing the torch in a way. So he doesn't die. He didn't really disappear. He just kind of left, and Emma inherited his role, essentially, because he found Emma and basically was Emma's mentor. And now this game takes place like 15 or so years after X and Y. I don't think we have an exact number of years of like when this game is taking place. Like I don't think we know exactly. We will definitely know eventually. Like I think when we get into the game, somebody's probably going to say it eventually, or we'll just know. Maybe like the Pokemon Company or something will tell us or something like that, but who knows. So it's cool because Emma is aged up in this. You know, she still looks pretty similar, but she's definitely aged up within this photo. So obviously years have gone by. I can't wait to see what Looker has been up to. And the way Looker is standing in this picture with just his arm and a Pokeball is kind of like ominous in a way. It's kind of like mysterious, and that's exactly why I don't think it's Urbane or Tawny, because we've already seen Urbane and Tawny. So I think they would have just straight up shown them in the photo. Like they would just be there, and you know, we already have, I think Paxton and Harmony are the trainers' names, right, in the photo. So I feel like if they had two more people kind of behind them, that would be too many people. So I think that's exactly why they included just the arm of Detective Looker. We still haven't officially seen him in any of the trailers, but we did see his office, which Emma obviously is running her business out of the office, the detective agency out of that office. So that was Detective Looker's office, and we saw that in the trailer. Here's a picture of what the Legends ZA trailer showed compared to, you know, what we see in Pokemon X and Y. The office is a little bit different. It's obviously pretty much the same, but I think there's a couple of things that have moved around just to show, like, you know, it's a different person's office. You know, it's Emma's office now. And we haven't seen Detective Looker in a long time. Like, it's been a couple of years since we've actually seen him in a Pokemon game. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were the last games he was featured in, which obviously were 3DS games. Like, those games were the last generation of Pokemon games, or the last console generation, I guess I should say. So we haven't seen him on the Switch as far as I know. I think it would have been cool to see him in like Legends Arceus, but I guess there wasn't really enough, you know, going on within that game for it to really make sense for him to be in that game, especially, you know, since obviously that game takes place in the past. But we did see Uugo in that game, which is from Black and White, which was pretty cool. I mean, Legends Arceus is a fantastic game, but I think if there were like different civilizations within that game and just like more random other characters, I think he probably could have been featured in that game. Now I'm really excited to see exactly what Emma is up to within this game as well, especially obviously with Looker coming back. Like I think that's going to be super awesome to see Emma and Looker. I hope Detective Looker actually plays a bigger role in this game, because he typically is just like a post-game kind of character. I would love if he was more of like the main storyline kind of character within this game, alongside Emma. I think Emma is still going to be running the agency, and I think Looker is probably going to come in to help, or just, you know, kind of be a supporting character. I think they're going to really pass the torch more or so to Emma during this game, and then have Looker still be there, but not as important of a role as Emma, I guess, if that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think, because I think this is awesome. I really hope that this actually is Looker, and you know, him being featured in this cover art once again kind of makes me feel like he is going to be a bigger role within this game. I don't think he's going to be a main character, but dude, within this game there are so many returning characters and obviously new characters. I think this game is going to be really cool. I'm super excited for this. It seems like such a diverse and unique storyline already. Like, no, we're probably going to have Team Flare coming back, obviously Quasartico. I think there's rumors or leaks of another enemy team being in this game, so I guess I can't wait to see, you know, who those people actually are in more detail. Obviously, we have AZ coming back. You know, we may have another really big character whose name may or may not start with L coming back. I don't know that for sure, though. But we're going to get some more trailers soon, and some more details, some more footage, and everything like that. Some more big reveals, as well as new Mega Evolutions. So that's super hype. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are a real one watching this far in the video, comment down below your favorite Pokemon generation of all time. Hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also make sure to check out Raid Shadow Legends, link down in the description for everything you need.